You finally flip your phone over, face down on the table. The door clicks shut. You can finally breathe. And then, that voice shows up. Are they going to think I'm running away from them? Welcome to Introvert Island, where we don't try to become extroverts. We just figure out how to survive in a world that was built for them. I'm your host, Megan. Today we're talking about something almost every introvert and HSP feels, pretty much every day. But almost nobody admits it. The guilt of being alone. Here's the thing nobody tells you. For introverts, being around people costs energy. Being alone is how we charge back up. That's not a preference. It's just how we're wired. But if you're also an HSP, there's an extra layer. You don't just feel your own feelings, you feel theirs too. So the second you close that door, your brain hands you a little picture of them, maybe feeling let down, maybe a little lonely. So now you're not just recharging, you're recharging and carrying the guilt of somebody else's maybe disappointment at the same time. No wonder you're exhausted. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. A few weeks ago, my energy was just gone. I didn't want to leave the house. I couldn't even tell you why. And in 2 weeks, I was supposed to fly to Boracay with a friend. An island trip, which, for the record, is my favorite kind of trip. I was actually excited. My friend? She was all in, planning the itinerary, hunting down restaurants, lining up things to do. The group chat was on fire. And me? I left every message on read. Said nothing. I wanted to go. I just couldn't find the energy to talk about going. Until she hit her limit. She started calling. 1 call, 2, 3, then the text. Are you okay? Did something happen? You totally disappeared on me. And that got me. Because now she's worried. About me. So, reluctantly, I called her back. And we spent 3 hours on the phone, planning the trip. My one Sunday off, the one I went quiet to protect, gone. That's introvert guilt. You go quiet to save your energy, and then you burn even more of it, proving you still care. Okay, so here's what I really want you to hear. Charging your phone is not abandoning the people who text you. It's the whole reason you can answer them later. Your alone time works the exact same way. The energy you build back up by yourself, that's the energy you actually have to give to other people. You're not taking something away from them. You're making sure there's something left to give. And the trick is to stop treating it like running away and start treating it like an appointment. Let me show you what I mean. Last month, my boyfriend's mom invited us on a trip to Japan, and I really wanted to go. But I said no, because that whole stretch, I'd been running on empty. Birthday parties, a friend who flew in from overseas to visit, a friend who needed to talk something out. All of them, the kind of invitation you can't really turn down. I just needed time that was mine, and then it hit me. Wait, my boyfriend's going abroad with his family anyway. Isn't this kind of perfect? So I said no, gently. But I didn't just say no and vanish. I turned it into an arrangement. I offered the spot to his sister. Let her finally get a break. Leave the kids behind for a bit. She goes to Japan with my boyfriend and his mom. And I stay back and watch the kids. Sounds like I pulled the short straw, right? But I'd already run the numbers. All I really had to cover was bedtime and the morning school drop-off. The rest of the day? Mine. All of it. And honestly, that was more than enough for me. And look, this isn't me saying my boyfriend's in the way at home. Okay, maybe a little. But when you're two people glued together basically 24 hours a day, he's told me flat out, he loves that pocket of alone time he gets, once I fall asleep first. So I figure we're even. I didn't run away. I scheduled it. And I told everyone first. That's the whole shift. So here's something small you can try this week. Pick one block of alone time. Put it on the calendar like it's a real thing. Because it is. And then, this is the part that kills the guilt. Tell the people who'd notice before you go quiet. I'm taking Sunday for myself. That's it. When it's planned and said out loud, it stops feeling like escaping and starts feeling like maintenance. So here's my question for you. When was the last time you needed to be alone, but still felt guilty about it? The canceled plan, the early exit, the message you just didn't want to answer. Tell me down in the comments. I read them. And if this is your kind of place, the quiet kind, hit subscribe and stay a while. It's quiet on the island, but you're not alone. See you on the next one.